Welcome everybody to 48 Talk, episode number 46. I am your host, Rich Bully, as always. Joining me this time is DXTakamina on the right, Derek on the bottom left, and Yale on the bottom right. What's up, everybody?
What's up?
What's up? What's up? What's up?
半年ぶりを食いに行かれましたイエイヨです
Wow.
He did it. You did it. You did it.
Getting
Finally
better.
did
You
Good
did
job,
it.
Yayo. You practiced that all week, didn't you? I can
Yeah.
just see it.
It must be. It really must be.
Every morning in front of the mirror.
That's why you got your hoodie on, because you were all getting all like Eminem like in the mirror, just looking at each other, just saying it like this, right? Joe?
Mom, spaghetti.
No, because it's cold, you know? It's supposed to be cold.
Yeah. Okay.
Alright.
Okay.
Yeah, so this is the 46th episode already. Now
that's
you
wow.
wonder, should we do something special since it's 46 and we talk about 46 groups? Nah, let's talk about the 48 single.
Yep.
Yeah.
Alright, so as expected, the MVs came out, the short versions, and we watched all of them, and we're gonna review all of them.
Yep.
I'll go first, like in general. I would say this is basically which Instagram filter do you like the best?
I saw you said that. I was cracking up, man. That was too funny. You're right though.
It's uncanny. Every video has its own color scheme, and it's just blatantly obvious. It's like, okay, this feel for all the singles on it, it feels like it's a battle between like which music video is the best among them, not only in song. So it's like a battle between the aces. Not even all of them are competing in the Sosenkyo, but it's still like these are the top members of AKB48. Let's see what they do in their own perspective of center type. The first one, anyone who wants to crack at it? Name one. Who wants to start first?
Sure. I'm going to go with Imapara from Sashihara.
Alright.
There you go.
When I watched the video for the first time, it was like, this takes me so back to my Power Paradise. I was like, what the heck? This feels so familiar. Is there going to be an actual routine for it? But yeah, I really liked the video. It was kind of nostalgic feeling for me as a paralist back then. So I really liked it in that kind of sense. The song itself is really Eurobeat as well. So yeah, I liked it.
Let me ask you, DX. Did they do the para dance stuff well? As a former para dancer, are you happy with their...
yeah. I don't think they're really familiar with it, but yeah, they did it well in my opinion. They did it well.
Big problem,
Why do you think
though.
Sashi did this though? Like why do you think Sashi did this? Out of all the things she could have did.
I actually don't know, but maybe she is. Yeah, I don't really have an explanation for that. Actually,
She's a Woda.
I do. No, I do. It's real simple. Clones. This is not Sashi para clone. Come on. She
Becoming a
programmed that
running
Sashi
team,
clone
yeah.
to do para. Sorry.
Yeah,
Sorry.
point.
Anyways.
Yeah, it's like the builders like, hey, what does this actually do?
And then all of a sudden it just started doing
Yeah.
Use it.
Use it. Actually, no. I wait before you say. I just want to say real quick. This is probably my second favorite MV that came out because it was so colorful. But Sashi just looked so forgive the language, so badass in it. She just, I mean, there's a reason why she's the ultimate center. I mean, she could pull off para and make it feel like she's done it for years. At least that was my impression, DX. So I don't know, but you would know better. So.
So yeah, the colors they jump out. It was like a lot of blue, a lot of pink. It's very stylish on that side. My biggest problem is, and I showed this to a friend of ours who actually used to give like workshops in Para.
Paralyzed. Yeah.
Yeah, you know who it is. And and I had the same feeling. It looks like they are so stiff, but too stiff, and their face have no emotion, and there should be a little bit emotion, doing Para. So I would have liked to see that more. And it feels most of the time out of place because they're standing still, and you hear the song going in the back like and they're just standing still. I know that happens in Para as well.
Yep.
But too much. So it was underwhelming. It should be more.
It could have been better.
Yes.
Could have been better. Yeah.
I
But for a
don't know,
first time, I don't think it was that bad though. For a first time,
Yeah.
I don't think it was that bad. So.
True.
That's good for you to say it because you've done para. So for you to give them kind of like an endorsement there is cool. But for me, it worked not on a para level, just visually. I don't know. I liked the stiffness. I thought it was like it was very clone-like. It fit very, and I don't mean to say that to keep my running joke here. Like honestly, like it felt robotic, but it because of that juxtaposition of what Para is kind of what I've seen in the past with Para videos, like all very loose and happy.
Yeah.
Versus AKB's take, which is like, we haven't practiced this for very long, so please forgive us. The automaton thing kind of worked for me. It just did. And I don't know, and Sashi's look, she's so intense when she doesn't smile.
Yeah.
Like, her intensity when she does not smile, I would never want to piss that girl off. I'm just saying.
Yeah.
I would say lately, that's the word. That's the right word to describe what sells currently in pop idol genre or in J-pop music is intensity.
Yep.
Yeah,
It used to be
exactly.
like
Yeah.
you know, cuteness and soft and pink hearts, and that doesn't work anymore in this day and
Nope.
age. You can see it with Kei Kizaka. Like,
Mm.
it needs to be intense. It needs to have
Yep.
emotion. It needs to
Yep.
be real, and then it works. You can have great songs like that. Like Imapara is still fun, but if you show the emotion, it would be a lot better. And that's what I'm missing in this video. It's like, I like it. It just missing something, more emotion, intensity.
You know what?
Yeah.
If they do it live though, it's gonna translate. I think really fun regardless. But like, I don't think they'll ever do it live. But if they do, it would be really.
I hope so.
I think your
They
brain
will.
would instantly melt from happiness
Yeah.
because it's just AKB members doing Para. I mean, you can't. I mean, that's fun to me. What do you think,
Yeah.
Yayo?
All I have to say is this.
I knew you were gonna do that. That's why I wanted to do it.
Yeah.
I think they will perform it. There will be
I hope.
some reason they will perform
I
it.
hope so. I hope so.
All right. That was the first one.
Yes.
Wants to channel the next one. I think we should save the best for last, if you know what I mean.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, we
So,
are. That's what I'm
Robin,
not saying.
you go next.
Yo?
Go ahead.
Huh? I don't know.
Okay.
Oh.
Let's
You
go
got it.
with Yamamoto Saika's center song.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Brown.
Yeah.
It's
Sepia.
sepia, if you want to be technical on that side. Yeah, it has that old filter feeling. Yeah, I need to see the full version on that one. Maybe it has a story
Yeah.
to it. Maybe
I don't have much of an impression of it yet for
there's
some
not
reason.
much
I don't-
impact. The song itself is okay. It's her style. It's weird to see other members in it.
Yep.
Yeah, I mean, sepia cyane. That's what I'm calling it. The sepia cyane video. Like she phoned it in my opinion. It's weird because the song doesn't feel phoned in to me. It feels very good. I like the song. It's probably my third favorite out of all the couplings. But it's just I like it more because it's Cyane's voice, and I'm just, you know, she's won me over the past few years with her vocal style, right?
Yeah.
But this video didn't match that to me so far. The short MV that I've seen, because again, it just I couldn't. When you said the thing about the Instagram filters, you permanently damaged my view of these videos because now all I kept thinking was there was some, like, you know, dude behind the camera like, oh, let's put an Instagram filter on it. It's so cool. And then I just kept thinking Sepia Cyane. I seriously the whole time, and I almost couldn't hear her singing because I kept thinking that so loud in my head I could not hear her. Thanks, Robin. You're
Whoops.
awesome.
Whoops.
Always
the
happy
point
to
is,
help.
The point is that
Oh,
the
yeah.
MV just wasn't memorable enough to even make an impression at this point. And I hate to say that because I love Cyane to death, but she's cool. But the video, sepia. That's all I have to say.
Yeah.
You?
It's- yeah.
I think the MV doesn't give it away yet because like it's the short version, but like the song is nice, but like the MV we need more in the MV, so like, I'm waiting
There's-
for the
yeah.
release.
It needs a bit more depth, and maybe the full MV will give it more depth. I hope so in any case, but the short version it didn't have an impression on me yet, so I just hope the full version will be better. But only time will tell for now.
Alright. Mayu single.
Ah, yeah, go for it.
Oh.
Pink.
Pink!
Yes,
Yeah.
pink.
So much pink.
Yep.
It's
Pretty
nice
pinkish.
though. It's nice.
Yeah, true.
It's just a
Yeah.
nice video. It's Mayu centered, and Sakura is there, and other people that have the same abilities are there. You know, yeah, the Koji Mako is there. It's
Yep.
just they are there. It's like, okay, they're having a picnic. It's fine. It's a nice song. One thing that's, you know, just it took me out of the song completely, and I want to hear you guys guess it. what there was one moment in this short version video. There's like, why is this in the video? It just totally just got out of the moment.
I don't know.
Oh man. Oh, what the hell?
Well, it's hard to see, but if you focus on it, you'll see it. There is a moment, like it only for a second, someone takes a picture, and there's a flash going off. So
Oh,
there's
okay.
a flash on your screen, and I was watching this, and I usually watch it on my phone, just like this, and then suddenly it's a and like, is that a flash? And then I'm totally out of the song. It was
So
someone took
so
a
you think
picture.
somebody's like standing on the thing like, hey, let's take a picture,
No,
and they just didn't bother to edit it out.
Yes, that's the thing. They didn't bother to edit it out. It wasn't like, oh, let's take a selfie picture and then a flash. No. Someone in the studio is taking pictures, for maybe I don't know, the jacket or the,
Oh,
like
okay,
photo
yeah.
thing, and it left it in the video. So it's like, okay, are you now saying we're in a studio? And I know, of course, I know we're in a studio filming this, but why take pictures during the video? That bothered me so much. It's like,
It's I mean, this is the definition of a coupling song right here.
Yeah.
Like when I think coupling, lately with AKB though, it's been weird because the coupling songs have been so much better than the singles.
Main song, yeah.
And we've seen that over this entire year with the single releases. That like one after another coupling song has just dominated. But this to me makes me feel like a coupling song. Let's just half, just whatever. Here we go. Flash, leave it in. Who cares? Like, I mean, it's almost like they don't care. But I also feel it's also part of the marketing engine for AKB. Like when they did all these videos, for example, they probably did all kinds of studies and like trying to think, okay, what's going to sell, what's going to do well, and they forget about the little details, like, oh, maybe you should have some idiot on the set taking pictures, just a suggestion. And like, it's just they're looking at the broader strokes here. Can we sell this video if we put all the cutesy members in this video, and make it real pink to just reinforce the concept that it's a cutesy kawaii video, and Kojimako's in it, so I mean, it got
it felt so out of place. It's still, yeah, okay, Mayu. I feel like now I had the same feeling with Yukirin. They're out of place.
Yeah.
It's the same with Sashi. We all mentioned it last time. It's like Sashi featuring AKB48. You have those members, those core members, that are like, and maybe they are feeling it themselves too. It's like, this is my last year Sosenkyo, or I'm not gonna compete at all. It's time for actually the new generation to step up and take over. That's what the feeling when I'm handling with this song.
I mean, yeah, like when you look at like Sashi, Yukira, and Mayu, I mean, they're all out the door. We all know that. It's just a matter of time. I wouldn't be surprised all three of them say they're going here within the next year, definitely in the next 2 years, and that's okay at this point because they've been there so long. I mean, as much as I hate to see them all go, like it's the new AKB's time.
Yeah.
I mean, when we see like some of these members in Boat 48 slowly creeping into our conversation, I have a feeling there's going to be a few standouts from there that are going to just overtake our minds as far as like AKB goes. And then let's not forget the 16 gen. My God, Nagako Miami is going to totally dominate once she gets out there. Plus all the other girls like Mizuha and all them. But these older gens, thank you for your service. You were great. You can move on. We all love you. We'll support you post AKB. But let's let the new gen come in. And I can't even believe I'm saying that because I love all the old gens, especially you, Karen, being my Kamiyoshi. But I just agree with you. Like seeing like Mayu in a pink kawaii video, it just doesn't work for me. Like, it's more like, Mayu, you've moved on past this. Like, why don't you do something a little bit more, I don't want to say your age, but just more accustomed, I think, to who you are as an individual now. Does that make sense?
Yeah, the big feeling that happened to me was at the Kohaku Utagasen bit.
Oh, yeah.
So, like, okay, we have all these songs, everybody's competing, and then we have Mayu singing A Whole New World with another guy.
Right.
And it was amazing.
Awesome.
It was
beautiful. Ridiculously good.
Yeah.
It was so good.
And that proved to me is like, okay,
It's
move
our time
on.
now. It's time to move on. Yeah, pretty much.
Then you go Akai Pin, you'll have turn that performance to ruin the whole mood. So.
Oh yeah.
The weirdest song selection ever there.
We'll get to that, by the way. I still have another example to that.
Good point, Dave.
Give me a love.
You're gonna kill Robin here. Robin's gonna turn this podcast off. It's gonna be done early. Stop.
Yeah, last episode ever. All right. Yeah, the best for last then. You okay, Yeo? Can we go? Move on.
Hey, he's into his
Yep,
Okay.
he's into it now. Oh man.
This one is the main reason I want this CD. I'm still
Same,
getting
yeah.
all types, them votes.
Exactly.
You have to.
Them
You have
votes.
to buy all types of
Yep,
stuff.
them
But
votes.
this song with Matsuyu
Oh
Jurina
man.
if I'm saying correct, Tensetmetsu? Am I?
Then Metsu's pheromone.
That's a pheromone, yeah.
Yeah. So when I heard the song first time, I was like, well, this is too chaosy and doesn't feel like. And now I've seen the MV and listened to the song a couple of times. It stays here. It stays in my head. It's
Yep.
intensity. It's apparently, I'm not sure about this, but I heard Boyku on Twitter say apparently the director for this MV is the same guy who did Influenza for Nobunaga 46.
Yep.
And it shows, or I know it's a joke, but it shows that it has a lot of influence by influencer. It's a great video. It's really, I love their hair. That's the
Yeah.
weirdest thing. It's
Oh,
like
man.
it's all poofy and then it's exploding, and they're like sitting in chairs, and it's this is great. Derek, I feel you. This is a great
Yes.
MV. It is a great song actually as
Yeah.
well.
Well, there's so much to talk about with this, but I'm just gonna bring it down to this really simply first. It's Drina, man. That look she has. There's
Oh,
that one
man.
close-up shot of her face and her eyes and her. I mean, she's got that like. I am the destroyer of worlds, people. I am Shiva reborn. And like when you watch her, like just do her dance and do her thing, and all the other girls line up in sync with her. And then we can't forget Haru's favorite, Tano-chan. Oh my
man.
God, does she stick out like a sore thumb in the best possible way, because she just nails every single thing in this MV.
Mhm.
And then the girls, their hair is like America's Next Top Model hair, just crazy,
Very
poofy,
westernized, yeah.
Yeah.
very
exactly.
westernized, which of course I'd like. But the reason why this song works, and this is the best part, isn't even the MV, despite Jarina just looking sexy and incredibly amazing with everything in it. It's the song. The song just rocks. It's exactly what I want from an AKB single. I'm not saying necessarily the dance component of it is particularly creative in the sense, like, I mean, it has the four on the floor kind of beat to it, but it's more about the fact that they took that as its base and made it very AKB. It's very, I mean, I would know that's an AKB song if you didn't tell me that, and I heard it randomly, like on the radio. I'd be like, oh, that's AKB. Like, I know it. And it's just, it has all the nice trappings of an AKB song, minus the idol gooiness that, like, was all thrust into my UU's MV. It's like, serious, to the point, and when you compare it also to, like, you know, Kaya's, like, fourth single,
Yeah.
there's that shared intensity. Although I think Kaya's fourth single is way more intense than anything I've ever seen, this song is definitely my pick for second best song of the year. Like this, that, and then Sakamichi, which I'm sure we'll talk about in a moment. But I would say, like, this song, I don't know how you're gonna beat it. Now, granted, we still got the 49 single. It may come out and blow us all away. All the coupling songs may be great. We still have other singles this year. But I'm gonna tell you right now, I actually want to get and buy this, like, when I go back to Japan. I want to get the single. I want to watch the MV in full. And I really compare it to when I was really into Namie Amuro for a while.
Oh yeah.
And I was starting
definitely.
to get, like, all of her stuff, but I was getting it not necessarily for her songs. Her songs are great. And even her as a performer live, I don't want to say it's boring, but she's very, like, flat. Like, her affect is flat. She just dances. She does her thing. Probably because she's been doing this for 20 years. She's like, I don't have to impress anyone. But her MVs are always so solid. So this is one of those rare instances where I want to get an AKB single and watch purely just for the MV reason. And then also, I'm lucky enough to have it be something I could bump in my car too. I rarely have them be the same. Like Kaya's single is exactly what I'm talking about. I listen to that song in my car every day. Like, anytime I go anywhere, I bump it. And I watch the video almost every other day because I can't get enough of the bird
Oh
movement.
yeah.
It's just amazing. But this has more of like a sensual allure appeal that I've never seen with AKB minus maybe heavy rotation and the other MVs that what's her name, the female director, did for them. I can't think of her name right now. It slips me, but you know who I'm talking about. But Mika, but I would say like this has every single thing you could want. It's on like the Namio Amuro level of appeal to me. You can't beat this song. You just can't. AKB made a huge mistake not making this the single. I'm just putting that out there.
Yeah.
Just a quick list on the members on this. When I read this, read the members. So we start off on Team A. Taniguchi Megu. Well, we all love Megu. It's how great she is. Tanoyuka. Unbelievably, Mukaichi Mion is in there. Mutatomu, another one that also has a lot of sex appeal. Mogi Shinobu. We can go on. Kizuki Yuria Gotomoe, Takahashi Juri, that's another one. From Teammate, Okabe-rin, Kurano Narumi, and Yamada Nanami. Yamada Nanami, I hadn't expected her, to have that side to her, but she looks amazing.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Stuck out so beautifully.
There's even Kenkyuse in there, Yamauchi Mizuki, of course Machi Juna from SKE, Yamauchi Suzuran, Yamamoto Ayaka, Shiroma Meru, Okita Ayaka, Akiyoshi Yuka, Inoue Yuria, and Matsuoka Natsumi. And believe it or not, from Team N3, so NGT.
Katamina.
Yeah, just Katamina, just put her in there as well. It's insane how, I think, I would say 80% of this lineup has a lot of sex appeal.
It's
absolutely.
Absolutely. Totally. Go ahead, Ram.
Yeah, the only thing they would just completely destroy it if they put in Fujita Nana in there. Then I would be like, now would be best. But I think this list is all of the members who ranked last year. They've put into the MVs and then split them up.
I think to your point about Fujita, like I could totally see her when they announced this, like going home and taking her Junkin trophy and like throwing it against the wall and be like, "You idiots! I would have killed this." Because it is a lot like Minigishi Evidence, like it has a lot of the same feel, and plus like Fujita just killed with her hairstyle in that MV, and I thought like I was half expecting to see her be one of the very first members when I saw the MV open up. Of course, I knew she wasn't in it, but I just expected her to like pop and like, well, I'm gonna be in it whether you want me to or not. But it's like her, and she really is the only member I think missing that should have been in this. But when you look at all the members that are in it, it's not even so much sex appeal. It's more like, how do I put it? These are the girls that like, if you really want to think about AKB in terms of having a bit of a sensual, even sexual side to them, like they're it. And I mean that in the most respectful and kindest way to them. I'm not looking at them as objects, I promise. It's more like these girls can be sexy, it's like, and they do it in a way that's not K-pop, which I love. And the reason why I bring that up is because in K-pop, it's all about the short shorts and it's all about, the long legs and everything, and basically doing crazy like American like hip-hop dance moves. They don't do any of that, but they bring their own type of westernized fused with Japanese sensuality to it. It's AKB, man. It could be the future of AKB if they keep going with that. I don't think they understand how important this MV is. I don't think anyone does, but I think over time, I think people are going to realize, like, it's not even just an important MV, it's an important song, but it can show the direction AKB should be going.
It could be it could be the next identity, pretty much, of the new generation.
Exactly.
This should be it, actually. Now that I think about it, I think I'm going to make a bold statement. I think this is the direction the new generation of AKB should go, because it really works, it really suits them, and I just go.
That.
Yeah, go for it. Just go for it. I really like this direction, so.
It's weird to say it, but less cutesy stuff and more on this side.
Yeah,
I think
I would go for it.
We talked about this. We're living in a generation now where all those things, they're in the past. It's like the thing with the 80s or the 70s or the 90s. Well, I don't know what we'll call this age, the 10s. I know the decades.
yeah, something like that.
No. Well, good. No, I'm just gonna say real quick, Rob. I'm sorry. I just have so much to say about this because I've loved this video so much. What you just said, DX, right? About this being the new identity.
Yeah.
Like, you could still have cutesy idol. We have a lot of members in AKB that are like, young. I don't want to see them sensual. I don't. I
No,
mean, it's
it's
just
true.
not in
But
my
Yes.
thinking.
but
So
maybe for
let them
main single wise, I would say.
right. But I don't even mind if the main signal takes the younger members and makes them cute. But it's just I mean, because please do. I want to see them cute, not sensual. But I'm saying for the older members, particularly, like let them exude it. They're women for crying out loud. They're women. Let them be women. Let them show off their womanly side. Like I can handle it. I'm still going to use idol music as an escape. Because escapism is what idol music is all about. AKB is the epitome of escapism.
Yeah.
But I would like to escape on a more sensual side. That's all I'm saying. And I don't
More
mind
adult side. Yeah.
more adult. Yeah, why
More
not?
adult.
You know, it's they're beautiful. They're all beautiful. This director brought it out. Congrats.
If you would say like Maria being in that video, like no, that would be
No,
that
no,
would
no,
No,
be.
let's not do that.
I don't
Let's
even
not
want
do
to think
that.
about that, right?
Mm. Could you imagine though? I would laugh so much like seeing her.
To be quite honest, though, they actually did this kind of style of music video back in the past. Do you remember a song called "Junjo No Slave" and seen the MV for it? It's pretty
Oh,
much
the
the
Team
same.
K song, right? Team K.
I don't know if it's a Team K song, but it was a coupling song. Let's take a look.
Well, they have a lot of adult songs, of course, like
Oh, no, sure,
Virginity,
yeah.
stuff like that, and you know even Kojima Haruna had her own whole segment about those songs.
Sure. Yeah, I mean
They
they've
even
certainly done it.
yeah they have a theater performance, Saturday Night Live stuff.
Yeah,
Well, okay, yeah, no, like STM48 was all about being adults and being more womanly,
No,
and
I
look
don't
what
mean that
happened there.
one.
It didn't work.
I
Well,
don't,
no, but I think it's good to bring it up though,
yeah,
because
yeah.
I mean they did try to do the
Yep,
whole.
they did
In
try
fact, if you go back to the very early days of AKB, look at whole Mitan's whole thing, like with her video being in a bikini and everything.
Oh yeah.
Like, but I think that was like overdoing it. I think that was
Yes.
maybe too much. I don't need that. I need them to be sensual like they were in this video. Like show off the sexuality, but still be women. Still, you don't have to flaunt it. Like it doesn't. I don't need that. I just need you to be who you are. And I think there's a side of these girls as they get to be older and women that we don't see that because we want to keep them trapped in this whole virgin idol paradise motif. And I don't need that anymore. I don't. I recognize these girls for who they are.
There's a big
They're women.
difference. There's a big difference between sex appeal and soft porn, and I
There you
think
go.
with
Yeah, there
SDN
you
they
go.
tried like let's see how far we can go, and they went too far, and it didn't
It
work.
didn't work. It didn't work. No.
Yeah. Yo, could you just say something about this?
I just like the thing, like the sand and like the whole MB, and like I think I heard the word senmetsu at one point. Like oh wait oh
Yeah.
I heard like annihilation at some point. I think
Hmm?
like like something like elimination or something at one point on that MB. And I'm like, oh yeah, they're going for the kill. I'm like, yeah, this is how we do it. Kind of thing.
Revolution.
Yeah, Drina is Shiva. She is the
Yeah.
destroyer of worlds.
Yeah.
She wants that #1 position so bad.
And I
Oh,
want
yeah.
her to get it so bad too. You don't
Yeah,
understand.
same here, man. She should.
It's
get it. She
pretty
should get
hard
it, yeah.
this year. It's pretty hard this year. It's definitely a battle
I know.
between Mayu and Sashi.
Sashi.
We'll
Yeah.
see. We'll
Trina.
see. Still
Oh,
get third
man.
place again.
Most likely.
No, if she pulls off the upset of upsets, I'm
That
telling you,
would
the
be
whole world will explode.
crazy.
Oh, the
If-
internet's gonna break.
Oh,
If I heard on the third place either Sashi or Mayu, I will.
I'm gonna freak.
I'm just
Oh,
gonna go
man, this is
I'm
crazy.
gonna freak out.
Yeah. Oh man.
I'm gonna scream so loud, I'm gonna go to jail because I'm gonna wake up
Yeah.
everybody in my neighborhood. Seriously.
That would be
I-
so upsetting.
I'll be in Nagoya during those days, so as soon as
You're
Dorino
fine.
wins, I'm like, everyone's gonna be like in Nagoya. They're gonna be like,
Oh!
oh! I'll be
They're
shouting,
gonna
I'm like,
carry her, you
"Yeah!"
know. she'll be on a throne and have a tour in Nagoya.
The
man.
Pride in Nagoya. There you go.
I don't know. Yeah.
Wow.
Oh
I'm
my
getting
God, I hope
excited
it
for
happens.
Sesenkyo. I'm really getting
Oh my
excited for
god,
Sesenkyo.
me too. Oh my
Okay.
god, it's almost here.
Ah,
Yay.
it's barrel, man.
Don't worry, we'll talk about it in depth when it comes out. You know, the first day release when 48 single comes out. One thing I want to mention. Have you guys seen the live performance of the new song?
Oh, you mean
Nagai Tomo. Dun, dun, dun.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
It's weird. It's very puppetry. They jump around a lot, and they do like a lot of French puppeteering style. I didn't expect that when I saw the MV first, and now this performance. It's they did it for a reason because they knew the song would be slow, so they sped up the choreography to make it very interesting. Hmm.
Yeah, I mean, the whole marionette puppetry thing that they had kind of going on sort of worked for me. I don't know. I just thought visually where they performed, like the coloring, the backdrops, the lighting, it worked. It was beautiful. I mean, it still makes me. I mean, it's not going to convince me the song's any good. It's still rubbish, but it's just like, it's just the performance was very heartfelt that I saw.
You have
so that's
something to
cool.
look at during the song.
Exactly. So
Yeah.
I mean, if I had been forced to hear it live, I think I still would have not tried to pull my ears off like my head because it's okay. Like it was cool to watch. So, but I don't. It doesn't make it a good song, unfortunately.
Yeah.
Yeah.
On the like
Yeah.
the live version, I think they're like cause the song was like waltz. I think they're trying to do waltz too. Like they're dancing like
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm like, oh, so you're trying something out here for the live versions for your concert in the 48 single because you have to do it.
Yeah,
So thank you because
Yeah.
like you have to do it anyway. So everyone's gonna go like that now in a very sunny Okinawa.
It's gonna be weird though because like most of the Sasenkyo concerts I've seen have been so high energy, like super intense, like
And then this
crazy,
comes
one
along.
single after another. If they put this in, it's gonna be like just instant
Yeah.
drop.
Yeah.
You'll drown yourself in the
And
sea.
you don't need to be worried about that they're too hot because the official outfit they're using is not a lot of clothes on there. At least not on the back side. The front side
Yeah.
is up. They are all barebacked, and it's a very thin dress, and they all twirl around. It's very
So-
breezy. I think it's fine.
That's one way of
But,
putting it.
Yep.
Last year though they played Tsubasa wa Iranai on the Tosenkyo concert.
Oh god.
I know it was probably my least favorite moment of that because it was so high tension. Like when SKE did when my team did their song and it was so emotional. Like I mean it was so emotionally just wow. It was great. And then Tsubasa, I'm like oh god why Yon please what can you do?
That stupid bench. I hate that song so much.
Robin
Thank
can
you for
take a
bringing it
look.
up.
Yeah. Robin can look at benches normally. anymore.
Every
Yeah.
stage performance, they bring out that stupid bench,
I know.
Oh man.
and then they stand up and they're like, "Oh, I almost fell off the bench." Of course, it's a bench.
I'm just saying, I like yellow benches now because of that,
Well, at least you found something good in it, Yayo. Good for you.
I'll
You're-
get a
you're
yellow
just-
bench.
Mhm.
Like one day I'll do just buy a yellow bench and like just have the podcast and that like yay yellow bench.
Oh.
Too bad a yellow bench doesn't equal yellow submarine if you follow my logic. It's just,
Wow.
it's just not good.
Wow. Ouch.
It has the same beat if you think about it.
Oh my god, you're actually
Yeah.
right. If I think about that.
Yeah.
I was listening to Beatles
That-
all the time. Wow.
All right, moving on.
Yeah.
You know what? I'm gonna talk about this. So we watched a Shonichi stage. Well, most of us actually.
Yeah. Tell me about it because
Yes.
I couldn't watch it. So.
So this is the 7th stage they call it. So this is the new stage for what team, or there's no specific theme
I don't think there's no
It's
specific.
the album
album
Yeah.
version, but
the
it,
album stage.
but it's called the 7th stage, right?
No, it has a name. I can't. It
It's
begins with
called
P.
Samno
it's called-
Koen? Samno Koen? Something like that?
Oh yeah, something like that.
It's
Yeah.
just Samuneru Hatsukoi.
Yeah.
Summer
Yeah.
Hill, yeah. What do you guys think of it, from what you saw? I got so mad at one point. Okay,
Yeah.
let's
Oh,
quickly
okay.
go to the song list. You know what, talk about it for a bit, I'll find the set list for this.
Yeah. What did you think? I know you have something to say because your girl was like all over that MF, man. Seriously.
Like the whole stage was like I'm expecting because I know the single from Heart, like I keep playing like the albums and stuff,
Mhm.
like the album songs, but like it's so weird like hearing it live in like the stages. I'm like, so like this songs I keep hearing on my iPhone. I'm gonna hear it live on stage and they're gonna sing it live. I'm like, ooh, this is interesting. But
Mm.
like it's so good. Like I can't even say the word right now, but it's good.
Well, I,
For-
I I would say like for me like watching it like first like the crowd like kind of sucked for me. I mean that I didn't think I would have been 10 times more excited to see a Shonichi, but I don't know. It's when you're at the theater, I understand maybe you're just overwhelmed. Some of those people might be there for the first time, they don't even know what to do. But I would say like as far as the actual performance, Kojimako killed it, dude. Like she killed it.
She looks so
Like
good
that
with
girl.
that hat and
Oh my
the
god.
jeans
Oh my
jacket.
god. Like just everything she did was great. I'd say Yuihan was really out of place, like you had said, Robin. Like I actually agree with you. She seemed like it just wasn't really. I don't know.
Yeah,
Like she was there because she had
Yukarin
to
and
be.
Yui, yeah.
Toku and all. She's like, all right, I make my appearance. But it was to me, it was the younger girls, man.
Mm.
And Kojimako, particularly, like when they put her in the middle, and then when Michan had the center position for the one song, that was really cool too. I was like so happy they did that. But yeah,
You
I'm getting
mean,
ahead of myself.
Be My Baby.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Oh,
I
God.
thought it was cool.
So
it was
we,
fun.
we,
to
we
see
started
Michan
out
do that.
with Get You. Well, that's always
Yeah.
the
Yeah,
song
Get You was
started.
cool.
Akusai
Real
Rock.
cool.
That
Yeah,
always,
Mako Center. Woo!
Mako Center. Mako killed it.
Runner's High, that's one on the album, I believe.
Oh,
Yeah,
wow.
everything's on the album.
Oh, everything's on the album, okay. Yeah, Could You Be My Baby with Michan as center. The new outfits, they look great. They are like, they're wearing, these jeans jackets.
Mhm.
With says rock on the side, and
Oh, nice.
some of them wear caps, and it felt energetic, and the people there, the ones on the stages, a lot of them are future aces, I would say, or they already
Oh,
are
wow.
aces.
easily.
And like I said, that's why it felt Yuihan and Yukarin were out of place. It felt like, okay, well, you're on the different level, but I wouldn't say not fresh, but it didn't feel like even Michan has always been there, but she's been leading that Team 4. A lot of them were original Team 4 members that
Yeah.
were
Mm.
there, so that felt like out
Right,
of
right,
place.
right.
I'll just say it was really nice to see Michan and Be My Baby because I think it was also like a tribute, like the fact she was part of Takamina and Kochiharu, like she's the only remaining first gen. So to have a first gen be the center of that when Takamina was, like, it was kind of cool. Like it was like, thought out. I like sometimes when AKS impresses us by thinking out stages like that. So I say that was probably my favorite moment was seeing her do that, even though I don't even like the song at all. But I liked her as the center for that. And I love Kojimako. Again, sorry, yeah, Kojimako's not really one of my favorite members, but because of you, like I've been paying a little bit more attention to her. And after meeting her too, and she was fun. I would say like watching her just slam it on stage like it was nothing. Like she just looked like it was effortless. Like she did that whole thing blindfolded and it wouldn't even matter. Like she was really impressive.
Oh, wow.
There was part in like the MC though, like
Huh?
the usual, right? Like the MC, like, oh, what
Mhm.
did you do before during the rehearsals? And like cause like Mako and Nachan are always like beside each other, cause like they're
Mhm.
buddies.
Yeah.
And like Nachan's like practicing hard, and like Mako is just like,
Oh, what?
Typical Mako, right? Head in the
like
clouds.
Yuiha was joking
Wow.
about like Nacha was so serious, like Nacha's like, and like Mako
Yeah.
is like.
Yeah.
Total.
Wow.
There was this one point on the left
Yeah.
side there were the serious members, and on the right side you had like
Yeah.
Judy going crazy with
Oh, God.
Yukarin, Renachi, and then you was like, okay, I need to, try to settle, but I'm having fun as well.
Yeah. Cool. It was
okay.
fun. It was good.
So basically, let me find it. The members who were there. Okay, so the members: Iriyama
Yeah.
Ana, Sasaki
Oh,
Yukari,
nice.
Yokoyama Yui, Minageshi Minami, Mukaichi Mion, Muto Tomu, Mogi Shinobu, Kashiwaki Yuki, Kato Rena, Iwatate Saho, Okada Nana, Kawamoto Saya, Kojima Mako, Komiyama Haruka, and Kurano Narumi. So that's a pretty powerful group.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah,
a few you
looks
can
like
pick
it.
out of them, and it's like okay, wouldn't be like the worst thing if you wouldn't be there. Um,
Can I just say though, like
yeah,
Mogi, I mean, can I
Mogi's
give that
great.
girl like a round of applause because considering what she just went through and
Oh yeah,
she's already
Oh
she's
yeah,
already back
definitely.
up on the stage. I love Mogi now. She's another member I didn't really pay attention to. I laughed at her whole Ikemen thing, how all the girls like her and want to date her and all that. But in all honesty, that's about as far as I got as far as being interested in her was that whole segment of AK Bingo. I now love this girl because I can't believe she endured such a horrible tragedy and then she's back up doing what she loves the most. Not to disappoint her fans and everything. Probably helps her too keep her mind off what happened, but just she killed it. Don't you think like I particularly paid attention to her? I mean, spot on every move. I mean, just
yeah.
seriously. I hope she
She's a
kills
good
it in
dancer. She's a
Sasenkyo.
strong dancer.
Yeah.
Yeah. So after those four first songs, they had the
Uh-huh.
MC moment, and they were talking about what do you want to aspire. Takashi made the jokes like, "I want to sweat more than Yui-han because that makes it more intense." And like, funny.
Yeah.
Yui was
Oh,
I guess
sweating completely
wow.
off.
Oh
on
yeah.
that performance though, like the runner's high of Yuhan was so bad. Like she was trying so hard to move as fast as the young members, and like she totally felt out of place, even
Wow.
though she's the center. I'm like, what the heck are you doing, Yuhan?
And basically
Yeah.
they did their intros, Iwatate Saho, so I already got
Oh god.
crazy. And I love it
Oh god.
because normally when she does it,
Yeah.
Muriam Yuri is there to be like, I hate
Yeah.
this. But now Mogi Shinobi was so like, She's
Yeah.
also
Oh,
the
God.
same gen as Iwatate Saho, I
Yeah,
believe.
that's
Yeah.
why.
She's like,
Someone has to carry
it's
the
so
torch.
bad.
Yeah.
So after that, the unit songs come up, and first up, I heard the song starting. I was like, yes, finally, coin toss. Come on, not what?
Oh god. There
Yukirin
you go.
showed up,
Yep.
and I love Yukirin as well. She's great. She's amazing. She can sing so well. Not this song though.
It's not
This
her song.
this is not her song. This is
Right,
especially
right.
made for Nachan. Her voice, her style, her intensity, again, that word, is made for coin toss. And it didn't feel like right. It felt like, alright, you're singing it well, but I'm not feeling it. You look amazing,
Why
though.
do
That dress
why do
was...
you think I mean, why do you think that happened? Like, why do you think, like, what not time? I mean, she clearly was there.
Yeah.
Like,
She's in the race.
Different
I don't
positions,
know.
trying new things.
Mhm.
She had her own challenge she had to overcome, and she did well. She could do still a little bit better. Her singing is also not on every front. But during that coin toss, I was like, oh, it was so much better if Nacha was singing this. Maybe they expected it, and those stages are made for like every member can sing every song, so you can experiment with this, and that's what they were doing on those stages. Like 300 people are sitting in the audience, and some people are watching. Not everybody watches those stages. We can experiment
yeah,
with new songs.
but you would think the Shonichi they would just let Natchan do it because it's her song.
Yeah, it's her song pretty much. So why not let her do it?
Nope.
Wow.
I got shut down for that. Um,
Wow.
yeah. Then luckily we went to next song was Subete wa Tochi Keika, and it had Takahashi Judy in it, and she is, her vocal lessons are paying so much off. Her voice is. If this girl gets a solo this year, I wouldn't be surprised. She has such a sweet and beautiful voice to listen to. I'm ready for a solo with Takahashi Judy. Maybe on drums.
Wow.
I don't know.
Wow.
I'm down for it.
She's singing so well, and she was performing with, I would say, Iwata Saho. Let me check real quick. Number 5. So it was it was Kamoto Saya, Takashi Juri, Kato Rena, Sasaki Yukari, and Kojima Mako during that song. And yeah, this was a great performance. It was lovely. They twirled around a lot. Watch it, I would say. If this is the standard for every show, that's a pretty good song to go to.
Nice.
Next up was Ayamachi, and it was usually performed by Yamamoto Saika and Yokoyama Yui. And now it was performed with Yokoyama Yui and Okada Nana. that's why she wasn't doing coin toss.
Oh no, I think you're mistaken.
I'm
Like this
mistaken.
guy, like Ayamachi is like the guy with the collab with Sayane. Remember?
Oh,
Sayane.
it's the guy. Oh, okay.
Yeah, the Ayamachi. Because everything here, like they haven't performed yet in like. So like this is actually like all the songs that they perform from the album. They're performing it live on the stage.
Ah, thank
Like
you.
this is the
Thanks
yeah.
for correcting me. Yeah. So yeah, then it was
Mhm.
performed by Okanana and Yokoyomi, and they looked amazing. The notes are, I think maybe Okanana doing. She was doing Sine, right? I think she said it on her Twitter. She
I
was
don't know.
saying she's trying to do Sine's voice. She still has some trouble with a few notes, but she did well. And Yokoyomi was doing then the guy performance, and it was amazing. Yokoyomi can still sing,
No,
surprisingly
yeah,
enough.
no. When I saw the performance at the handshake event and Yui Han had her solo, she did Yuko's song, that was Nami no Huende or something. She hit.
Nakinagara Hohende.
Thank you. I totally butchered that, didn't I, Yayo? But I was gonna say, she hit every single note, even the grace notes, the falsettos that like Yuko hits so perfectly. Like I'd say Yui Han matched Yuko 100%, and that was surprising to me because I'm like I know Yui Han can sing, like she's not a bad singer by any means, but I actually want to almost put her up almost near the level of like Yukirin and Sayane, because after hearing her do that solo, like it doesn't surprise me what you're saying, that like she hit those notes. It really doesn't, and that's something that's great to know that Soken Toku this time around can actually sing, since the other one couldn't. No offense, Takamina,
No, no.
love you, but nope.
You saying that, and I recently watched the Kojima Haruna, concert again.
Yeah.
And when I hear Takahashi sing lately, I'm like, oh man, you're right. It's like so. It feels off. It feels.
Yeah, she's totally off. Unfortunately, I hate to say it, but
Hmm.
she's a better leader than she's a singer. Yui Han having the vocal chops, it's a nice bonus, and it also kind of adds like credence to AKB overall. Whenever you get into those stupid discussions with people that want to like bash AKB and say they have no musical talent, really, our freaking leader has vocal talent. Hear me, or hey, check out Sayane, whatever.
Oh, yeah.
But anyways.
Next song was Hibu Wareta Kagami with Mutatomo Minageshi Minami Kurano Narumi Moge Shinobu and Iwatate Saho. It was fine. I think I took a break during that. It's like
Oh,
it didn't feel that special. It didn't feel
okay.
that great. So, anyone
more
else
like the
comment on
part-
this?
It's more like the
No.
part you can do something else, or
Yeah, it's the buffer between songs. You always need
right.
buffer like at events.
just to get back to your breath and such.
Yeah.
I would say. Okay.
That's one of those songs that like when you're live, like watching it live, it's still gonna be amazing. But when you watch it like at home, you're like, "Yep, break time."
Oh.
Next
Just
up was
saying.
Baguette. And it was a pretty good fun song, and this was performed by
Sure.
Iriyama Ana, Mukeiichi Mio, and Komiyama Haruka. And Komiyama looked so cute.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
That's the cuteness, and it was like that. She
Oh,
really
man.
Komi smiled
I
me
need to
on
watch
that.
that. I
You
need that watch that.
definitely need to watch that one.
Wow. Just wow.
I
Okay.
need to say something about this song because this
Go
is
for
my
it.
favorite song in the
No, go
whole
for it.
album.
Okay.
Go for
Oh, really?
Um,
Okay.
The original singers for this
Yeah.
is the top three from HKT. Well, second top in HKT, and Mayu and Jurina. Like those three were the original singers for this.
Oh wow.
And like
Oh wow.
so, like when I heard this, I'm like, okay, like it was so close to original. Like, oh, this is so good. Like Baguette, like it keeps playing on my head because it's very catchy. And like with this three, I'm like, so like at first when I saw Anin, I'm like, why is Anin there? Like she doesn't have the cutesy style, but like she killed it during the performance. I'm like, yeah, this is
Yeah,
Wow.
beautiful sin.
Beautiful
Yeah,
sit
no.
man.
voice chords is like so same as the original, so like, yeah, I like it. Best one.
After that, they had another MC moment. You know, they're just bashing Yukarin again for her dance moves, like they always do.
Oh god.
They came out in their new outfits, like a black with white. I wouldn't say schoolgirl. It's what kind of outfit? It reminds me of.
Mm.
You know, it's like it's just a black dance dress, I would say,
Ah, okay.
Mm.
and it looks good. It's a pretty good breath of fresh air when they have all new outfits. They performed well a couple of songs quickly. It's Darega Watashi no Nakaseta. Pretty fun. Dakara Kimi ga Sukina no Ka. That's I think that's another one on the album. Love Trip. And then Ano Hi no Jibun. And then Encore happened. So there are not a lot of songs on this stage.
Okay.
Yeah, but did they have a whole bunch of encores though with this?
3.
Yeah, that's wow.
Yeah,
That's quite a lot actually.
3 encore songs.
It's mostly thing though, like from the album, as I was saying. So
Ah.
every song there is from album except for the
last one.
Negai Koto. Yeah. I was surprised they didn't perform 365 though, because 365 was in the thing. So
Yeah.
I don't know.
Maybe just
I'm like-
want to change this up. I think.
where is 365?
There was something weird with the crowd though. When the encore came up, they were just clapping, but out of place. And then someone was like, "All right, let's do the real encore." And like, what was that? What was some guy doing? Just like one single clap going like this. Like, okay, what are you doing? Stop it.
I mean, the theater like has its own culture, and if you are one of the lucky individuals that can actually score tickets multiple times, then I suppose you have a certain way that you see encores performed. It might be different for Shonichi stages, but normal stages in the donkey, like they, there's a certain way you do the encore call and everything, and
there's always some kind of leader that's
right. There's a
some
leader,
kind of intro,
but here's the
seen
problem.
I've seen it in the HKT and the SKE stage
Right.
performances.
It's universal on all the theaters.
I
think. I don't know about NGT, but I imagine it's the same for them. But I would say like the problem is like you just can't ever count on getting tickets anymore. Like can you? I think even Japanese people probably have that problem where you might be able to see AKB one day out of the week, and then it might be a month before you see them again.
Yeah.
Who can create a culture there? Because now I'd say the culture there is at best splintered. And back in the day, you lined up, you got your ticket, you went, and it was the same crowd over and over and over again. Everybody figured out all the mixes, the culture, the call and response, the encore stuff. Now it's like, nobody knows what to do. So it really doesn't surprise me when you said that the crowd was weird, because like I said, they didn't even seem like they had the energy that I've seen in other stages, like live stages, where it's people are really losing their minds. And
yes, I don't think it's going to be like a pajama drive or even a station girl or something like that. So yeah, okay, I can see where you're going. Yeah.
Then the encore happened, and they showed their new dresses, and I believe this is the official dress they're going to use for the last song. That's Nagai Goto no Muji. So.
Mochi Kasai.
Yeah. Shorter words.
Nagai Goto no
shorter
Mochi
words.
Kasai.
All right,
Yeah.
but so they did Tanjubi Tango. That was fun. Kimu Melody. It's fine. And then I'm like, okay. And they said final song. Like, oh, what's it gonna? Oh, I know what's it gonna be. And then you hear like the accordion.
Wow.
And I'm like, no.
What? Wow.
They have to sing it,
They have to sing it, It's a new song.
They need to. Oh yeah, they really need to sell this album. Like, not every fan's gonna buy 220,000 just to vote.
That Chinese guy, though. That Chinese guy.
I wonder what he'll do. Will he up his ante, go to 300,000?
Oh, man,
that's
what
the
happened,
mystery of the Susenko this year, and also even more to add to that mystery is, will some of the other members of AKB have got somebody under their belt, so to speak?
Wow.
Wait, bad pun there. Sorry, erase that thought. I was gonna say, well, do they have somebody helping them with CD sales? Because Sashi may not. Oh, so it took you guys a while to figure out that pun. See, I'm not the only one that doesn't get it the first time around.
Yeah.
No, but I was gonna say, like it's Sashi may not be the only one this time. We might have a Mayuyu Oshi out there, or I'm hoping a Dorina. I hope Dorina has several. And of course, I'm really serious. When I become a millionaire, Tani's gonna have me as her Oshi. So, and I'm gonna buy a lot of CDs then.
I wonder what Nachan will happen this year.
Nachan, I don't think you gotta worry about her, man. She's got natural momentum. Everybody loves that girl.
A lot of followers, but I'm actually
She's
afraid
gonna
of
be alright.
how many followers she has and
Oh, we're gonna
what
find
rank.
out.
Oh,
Yeah.
She's
I'm
gonna kill it.
expecting
Yeah.
7th place.
No,
What?
6 or 5.
Yeah, if that's gonna be like a higher, if she beats Miyawaki Sakura, I'll be happy. It's like
She might. I don't know. Segurtan has a loyal following, but
Yep.
Nachan is like kind of getting to be more around like the heart of AKB.
Yeah.
Who can't root for a girl who has all these problems, overcomes them, dances her butt off every single show, has a great personality, super friendly to everybody she meets. When I shook her hand, that girl's I mean her intensity, her stare, her smile, like yeah, it's easy to fall in love with that girl. So she's got it, man. Don't
Yep.
worry about it. 2 years she's gonna be the ace. You watch.
Any final thoughts?
Speaking of Senkyo, like I might get flamed for what I'm saying,
Uh-oh.
but like for like the Mayu community, like they keep saying like last year like some guy ran away with 50,000 votes for Mayu in China or something, and like he just gave it to Sashi or something. So
What?
there's no facts on that, but like I'm gonna get flamed for the Mayu fans. So yeah.
Oh man.
All right.
Where did you read it though? Did you read it on Nichan or something? Where did you get that info from though?
Like
Nichan or?
Mayu fans.
Oh,
Okay,
right.
just Mayu fans. All right.
Ah.
Because like that gap between Sashi should have been lower. They said because like some guy ran away with the missing gap votes. So
Yeah.
All right. One more thing I want to talk about because this performance was amazing. Well, two more things. So, quickly, AK Bingo, if you haven't watched it, this week was
watch it.
amazing. It's like
Yeah.
a funny skit. They're trying to be like news anchors or the new MC, and they actually had someone that is actually a news anchor, give them tips. Gave props to Nachan because she has a wonderful voice to listen to, and she's jealous. And like, ha, that works. Megu is amazing in it. Komiyama does some weird stuff. I forgot her name. Teammate, help me.
Oh, Yoshikawa Nanase.
Yui?
No, Yui. Yeah.
Oh, Yui.
Yeah, Yui.
What's her
Oh,
first last name?
Oguri.
Oh,
Oguri Yui.
I
Yeah, Yui.
Couldn't remember. So yeah, Oguri Yui did it. Oh man, there was this part. Yeah. So
Yeah.
they were like, "Are you Oguri Yui? Let's take a picture." It's like, "Okay, let's take a picture. You're doing a news show. Just focus on this part." Just fun stuff.
Very
And,
cool.
on that part, they said like someone more popular. I think it was Sakaguchi Nagisa or something. It's Sakaguchi Nagisa. Let's go.
Yeah. Like, okay, we'll continue here. Keiki Takakanai was also great with the Risa and Rika day off experience.
Yeah. Oh, I was laughing so hard. Oh man.
I love that girl so much. Risa is amazing. She's just in her own world, but she's like a different side, like a Paru, I would say.
Yeah.
But not as
She does her own
salty,
thing.
but more like I'm just here, When she's on camera, she doesn't talk, and when she's off camera, she just keeps talking, does her own thing. Yes, I was getting to that.
Ah yeah.
So we talked about that. We talked about speaking of them, Watanabe Rika, because she was in this performance.
Oh yeah.
I would say this is currently the greatest performance of the year for me.
Whoa.
AKB48 show.
Big words, man.
Big words, my friend. Big
AKB48 show
words.
performed Sakamichi AKB, and wow, just wow. I downloaded it immediately. It's saved. I watched it already. I think 7 times in short span of an hour.
Yeah.
It's when I saw the music video for this, I was already amazed. The song is great. It's like a contender for Song of the Year. But the performance now, we saw the live performance on Music Station, but that was a short version. They kept the second part out, and on Music Station you need to perform it live differently. You have less cuts, or I know you have to do it in one take. This, however, on the AKB48 show, you hear their own mic, so you hear every individual person sing. So you hear their voice and what style it is. And the camera shots on each individual members is so great. This you can, again, the word, I'm just using it today in this episode a lot, intensity. This song, you can see the faces of a lot of members, and even Mukaichi Mion, that I say that doesn't have a lot of intensity. She performed well on this song, and you can see their own character coming out. There's this pan shot. They go quickly all these members, and you'll see Okada Nana just having her hair in front of her, dancing her ass off in completely the song. Of course, Techi is wow. It's just
Yeah.
I love the part when you see Sugai Yuka in the back, and she's like,
Yeah.
like
Oh,
the
man.
boss of her, just
Right.
like a puppet. Like, okay, dance for me, puppet. You're in my group. It's pretty funny to see that. It's this emotion in this song is so great. It's amazing. It's perfect. Go ahead, guys. What do you want to say?
I was just blown away. I'm still recovering from it from watching the first time. It's like I knew the song was good, but they overdid it. They really went all out, and I'm still recovering at the moment. So, oh jeez, I have no words. I just have no words anymore.
Wow. Yeah. I was gonna say, I don't know if they did this in the short version I saw on Music Station, but the part where they do this,
Oh, yeah.
with the eye,
Yeah.
was that
Yeah.
very Perfume? That's like one of Perfume's most iconic moves.
Okay.
When they do this, and I feel like they didn't steal it. They paid tribute because the whole song is so intense that I feel like whoever did the choreography for this, first of all, needs a huge trophy on their fireplace.
You want to say it, Yale?
Please, go ahead, Yale.
No, wait. Derek, I'll give you one chance to guess who did the choreography. You should know this, actually.
The Perfume's choreographer?
No.
Ichiko? No?
Go ahead, Yale. Say it. Who is it?
Go ahead.
Takahiro, right? It was Takahiro.
Yep.
The guy who did shoot sign within
Yeah,
24
no.
hours.
There's no way.
The guy
There's no way.
who does every Keyakizaka 46 MV or choreography.
Yep.
He did the same for Sakamichi.
Makes sense.
Under his
Okay.
wing, so that's why it's
Totally makes
like,
sense.
Yeah.
You can tell that dude's a Techiyoshi, by the way, because I mean,
Oh
like,
god, yeah.
he
But yeah.
kills it with. But no, okay, so the Perfume thing was cool. He obviously has a real eye for dance movements with these girls. He knows how to bring intensity. Obviously, this is beyond intense. I would say it's definitely also contender for performance of the year. I'd say Kaya's fourth single, their dance is just slightly above it, slightly. But I would say that part where they're doing the double kind of center and Techi's in the front. There's a moment, and I thought Jirina looked intense, like in Temetsu.
Everyone.
But
Oh yeah.
no, but there's a moment where Techi, and they have the close up on the AK show, and like you see her face, and they linger for a moment. I don't know if you know, it's right at the beginning.
Yeah.
Oh, like it was like instant goosebumps because I'm thinking like this girl, like she has something. She is like the dark Achan. Like she really is. She's the dark force of Achan, like the dark side.
The dark
And, like,
idol, yeah.
The dark idol. She really is the dark idol, but it's like it was too much for me. Like it was over. I'm like you, DX. Like I almost have no words. Rarely for me to say that. I just really don't. Everything fired well, and actually, if you can believe it or not, Jirina was seriously kind of overshadowed by Techi in this.
Yeah.
I can't believe I'm saying
It's
that.
not easy to overshadow Jirina. It's not
You
easy
can't
to
overshadow Jirina.
Exactly.
When it comes to dancing, you can't. And like Sakura-tan killed it. Mion was unreal, but Techi, man, she overcomes you in that. She's unreal.
You also have the Nogizaka girls, like Saito Asuka is
Oh,
there.
sure.
Like
Yeah,
all
she's
those
there.
aces have
killed
there.
it. So Asuka had a moment too where like the camera was on her, and like again, I'm not even a big Nogi fan. Sorry, Josh, I'm not. But it's just even she, like, it's like if I was the choreographer, I could almost hear him saying, "Girls, you got to give me the performance of the century here. I know it's just for AK show, but I don't care about that. Go here." And they did. Tell me every single moment of that. It's
perfect.
just, I don't know. If you were an AKB fan,
I
or
would
a
show
Nogi
this.
fan,
Yeah, I would
or Kale,
show this first.
Oh
Yes,
yeah,
you
definitely,
need-
definitely.
because again, it's also in keeping with what we've been talking about this episode. This is the new direction.
Yeah.
If they keep putting out more and more intense stuff like this, oh my god, and they could actually I think break through here in America, because I think in westernized culture, this would be appreciated like much more than the cutesy idol stuff that people probably wouldn't understand. Seriously.
This is a performance. I would say if like if someone asked to me like what is AKB48 or what is like idol music, I would show them this performance and then I want to hear
Yeah.
their reaction.
Oh,
What do you
yeah,
think about
definitely.
this? It's so great. That Takahiro is just a great genius on his mind. He knows what the next level is on performances.
It's physical art to me because there's
Yeah.
so many, like if you were to take screenshots of different parts of the performance, they could all be paintings. Like the part again with the part where they do the double where they're like this, it's just it literally, like when I first saw it, like it makes me want to cry because I am so overwhelmed by how beautiful it's everything I want in an idol song. I mean, I of course Kaya's fourth single I think tops it just because the bird movement is just too cool. I'm sorry, I can't get over it. But it's like, and then also the part where Techi's like this and she's like freaking out.
Yeah.
But like Techi in this, like, and doing it next to my girl Jarina, and then Sakurtan, and like and then all the other girls, you
The
just
star
can't
power
beat it.
is so high.
Yeah.
It's visual
So
art to me.
intense. Yes, way too intense.
It's truly art.
And this is what was the problem when the MV came out. It's like it's too dark. I want to see them. I want to see the performance. And this is
Well,
good
they
point.
had
see them.
enough lighting on this performance. They were
Yep.
like it was still
Bright as you can make it.
yeah.
The part where they're cutting, where they're doing the
Oh,
cuts,
yeah.
like, I mean, you just can't, like, who does that? Like, that good? Like, MTV had for a while, like America's Best Dance Crew, and like, one of the big things, a lot of those like, you'd had all these dance groups competing. One of the big things they did that always got a lot of attention was the tutting. And if people could tut, like, it was like, oh, you're amazing. These girls make it look like it's just another normal, like, dirt off my shoulder everyday thing for them. Like, they make it look like it's nothing. You actually try to do that? Like, I can't dance, so maybe I'm not the person that says. But, like, if you're a dancer and you try to do, like, this in combination with dancing, in combination with singing, in combination with staying in a group, yeah, good luck. Good luck.
Just doing this, like all of them. When Techi does this,
When
you know,
Yeah.
and they all
yeah.
just do this, like World Order style.
World Order style, yeah.
In queue, man.
Okay. We can ramble on this part a long time, and we probably will in the future. Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
yes.
Yes, go for it.
Because now the intensity talk is over.
Wow.
If you look at Hori, Miona, and Sakura-tan, like, they look totally alike. Like, I was just watching the video.
Yeah.
Like, that's probably why Hori, Miona put a tie in their hair, like, so, like, they could differentiate.
Yeah, it's like notice me.
So,
Notice me.
I'm like,
Don't call me
if she
Saka.
didn't put the hair tie thing on her, like, they would look exactly the same. I'm like, ah!
Ay.
Good point.
So,
Good
yeah,
point.
that's what I was
Again,
saying.
Yayo. Great observation.
All right, let's go quickly through this. Do we have any recommendation for next week?
Part 2!
Yeah.
Announcer special!
Yeah.
Woo!
AK
AK
bingo.
bingo.
AK bingo. Yep.
I have my top 16 Susenkyu list. I thought for sure I'd have done by today. I'm literally like an hour's worth of writing away, then I have to get all my pictures for it. But that will 100% be done by next week, and I highly encourage anyone to read it because I hope we can have a great discussion on it in the future. Definitely, I took a lot of time to go through it. The one question I have to ask you guys though before we go, does anybody know what's going on with HaruJuu? Is she or is she not participating in the Susenkyu? Has she made the announcement?
No news yet. No news yet.
No news. Okay,
Nope.
so I just need to know that because my list reflects that somewhat.
Ah.
But anyways, I'd say check out the list. At some point, go to my blog and check it out.
It's now gonna happen. You're gonna post the list, and then Harupi gonna post her
Next
Google
day.
Plus, and then it's
Yeah.
like, all right, I'm into
I'm back.
Susenkyu.
Yep, and then my whole list is done.
It's a tradition of
it
the show,
happens.
pretty much. So yeah.
No, I would say the regulars. It's just Nogi Bingo, AK Bingo, Keiki Tekakanai. Maybe All Night Nippon will be interesting. I don't know.
What's that?
Wednesday.
Oh, you just mean in general.
Yeah,
Yeah.
in general. Anything else? Anything else? No. It's gonna be a quiet week. Maybe. You never know.
Maybe.
You never know.
You
Never
never know
know,
with
yeah.
AKB events. You never know.
Okay. Anyone else plugging for recommendations or anything? Stages, whatever.
The Samonero stage that we were talking about, we totally recommend it.
If you haven't seen it, watch it. That's
Oh,
that's
yeah.
the thing. Just find it somewhere. Maybe download it. I don't know. Good stuff. Or watch the
Ayo.
next performance. They perform it live. Yeah.
Yeah.
Go
Okay,
ahead. Go ahead.
so Two quick things. All right, two. One, I can't forget that anime convention in Netherlands. I still want to keep plugging that every week if we can.
There we go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you now have like less than a month away. Or exactly a month.
About a month, yeah.
Yeah, about a month. To if you're in nearby the Netherlands or you're in the Netherlands, who knows? Come watch us. We're having a panel. We're gonna talk about 48 Talk. We're gonna do a show of 48 Talk.
And other stuff.
And other stuff.
And other stuff.
Yeah. So on Friday we'll have the 48 Talk episode where we're just gonna talk about the usual stuff, not like an in-depth detail like we're gonna talk about Sosenkyo all the way. No, it's just new people.
Yes,
So we're gonna have a reset.
We're trying to ease them into our world.
We'll see what we do in the hour. It's gonna be a lot of fun. We're gonna do it for the first time live, so that's gonna be an experience.
Yep.
On Saturday we're gonna have the talk. The influence on idols, what they do to the Japanese culture or even Western culture. So we're gonna talk about our experience and the history about what idols have brought to us to the world. It's gonna be a fun and a new experience as well. Derek, you will have a panel as well, I believe, on Saturday in the evening.
On J-Horror. Yeah, I'm going to have it on J-Horror. I'm going to fly Yayo in as my special guest. He's going to stand there and pretend he's a Yurei because he did such a great job pretending like he was the other week. So I just want to let people know that you might expect some unusual things happening during my panel like that. See? Perfect. I mean, it's just too creepy. So, yeah, I can't talk anymore. It's too creepy and distracting, but that's the whole point. My J-Horror panel is going to be just like that. It's going to be fun. Actually, it's going to be just an introduction to J-Horror. I'm not going to go too in-depth unless I do have some hardcore J-Horror fans there that can get in-depth with me. Glad to spar with them on that. But it's going to be mostly, that. It's going to be Yayo all the way. It's going to be stuff like that.
It's going to be an amazing weekend. If you have the chance to join us, go to animecon.nl. There are still tickets. You can still get them and come and have fun with us. If you just want to meet us and talk to us, hey, we're open for that as well. Have a few drinks. I don't know. If you don't drink, just watch us drink.
Right, you can watch us drink because there's going to be a lot of heavy drinking involved. I guarantee it. But here's the thing: there's a lot of people that comment on our YouTube videos. Which, by the way, thank you, all of you. We have a nice core group that comments every week, and I love all of you to death. That's why I'm always trying to comment. We all read your comments. We all love your comments. But if any of you can actually come to the to this, man, I mean, let's hang out, let's hang out, let's do it up, because this is the whole point of this show. Robin started the show for one reason, to get us all involved in the conversation, and that's why we're all doing this. This is why I'm flying in the Netherlands, for crying out loud, because this is worth doing, to basically have this meeting of minds on AKB. I love it. I live for it. So come and join us. The second thing I want to say too is I'm going back to Japan officially. As of today, it's an official thing. I will be going back to Japan right before I go to the Netherlands, which probably means when you see me at the panels, I may look like a Yurei because I'm going to be so jet lagged. But I would say I'm actually going to be attending the HKT National Handshake event. So I'm plugging that right now because if any of you are going to be in Japan and you would like to, hook up with me there or get some lunch and go meet some awesome HKT members, please do. Yayo, I may meet up with you. I don't know. I'm still trying to decide, but no, he's going to be there as well.
Wow.
I'm kidding. Of course I'll meet up with you. Of course I'll meet up with you. I'm kidding. I can't wait to hang out with you and maybe do karaoke and get drunk with you. But, we'll see.
All right. And one more thing. Just if you want to talk, send an email to podcast48talk@gmail.com. So we can just reply to that. And
Wait, before we go.
Yeah. Yeah.
Thank you, Haru, for liking my catchphrase.
Yes. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Haru. Even though it's fail, thank you.
With that, though, thank you for watching this week's episode of 48 Talk. Oh man, we're hyped for everything that was coming up the next weeks. We'll see you next time, everybody. Bye bye.
Ciao, and take it away, Yayo. Take it away.
Take it.
Wait.
Too late. Bye bye.